part A, 2 questions, like normal. And it said part B, 6 questions. And I was like, I think that's 8. And we're not supposed to have 8. No, wait, it definitely said 6. I remember that it said 6. It was.
Yo, I only did 6 FRQs,
I would not have remembered if it didn't say 6.
Okay.
Exactly, that's 8.
I don't have much information to give you guys today. We're still not going to move on to anything different today because I knew we'd have a bunch of people out for World. But I do have some important announcements. One is we will not be in this room tomorrow. It's a B week, so I will see you tomorrow. But they are using my classroom for some of the AP testing. So the room we are going to be in, I don't remember, but I posted it on Google Classroom. So tomorrow, don't come here. Look on Google Classroom to see where you're supposed to go. Got that? Okay. If you were here last time, I think you already did this quick survey, but if you were not here last time or you just waited till today to do it, then please go ahead and fill that out. It's just a quick survey. Again, it's like helps me correlate how you felt about the AP test before and after, so then maybe next year's group can see that it was harder than you thought it was going to be or easier than you thought it was going to be. Some of the same stuff that I shared with you guys. So please do that. If you haven't done it yet, just go ahead and do it so I don't have to keep bugging y'all about it. Also, last night they did release the FRQs. So there are 2 forms of the test. So there is a chance that you had different FRQs and stuff than other people. And those type of questions they keep secure. They don't share those so that they can use those in future years. But if you had the main ones, the one that had like the milk problem and swimming problem and all that kind of stuff, those have been released, and some people have even had time to work them all out. So if it's been bugging you, like how many FRQs there were, you can go and download the document straight from College Board. You're welcome to reread the 6 questions. And on our class website, I included a link to those so you could find them easily if you wanted them. And I did upload someone's unofficial solutions. So College Board does not share the solutions for months because they just don't do that until they have the scoring guide. And the breakdown of the scoring guide doesn't occur until late June or something. So it's not going to say like FRQ 3 part A is worth 2 points, part B is worth 1 point. It's not going to be that broken down. But someone has worked them out, has the work and the answers. So if something's been bugging you and you want to look at those, you can, but you do not have to for me or for the class, but they are out there now. So okay, I know some of you guys were not here on Tuesday, but any questions that I can address?
I would just like to point out that there was one more like FRQ with a graph, you know? It had like the line segments. It wasn't the one with the semicircle. That one's on there, but there was another one. Y'all remember that, right?
Wait, what? So many of them had lines. What are you talking about?
No, there was
the slope field one?
No,
I mean, you can pull them up and look at them now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's one on here that had a semicircle, but I distinctly remember
Which
that there was
form did you have?
No, for real.
Did you have form O?
Yeah.
Well, none of them should have more FRQs.
I had O. I know of that.
I have them.
Yeah, show us, because I'm confused.
Well, I remember this one, but there was another one that was like this one, where we were supposed to find the area underneath the, I don't know.
Under the curve?
Well, it wasn't really a curve, but yes, I remember that there was another one where similar to this one, and it's not.
If you do look at the solutions that I posted, that's not my work. So if there is a mistake, I apologize. I think it's probably good because I know the person who did them. But also, some of the pages are BC FRQs, so obviously you would just skip those. Those wouldn't apply to you. But BC students do some of the same FRQs that you guys do.
Wait, I'm kind of scared to look at this. And look at the
Well, you don't have to. I'm not making you. I just was telling you it's out there while it's still fresh in your head. if, you know, you kind of remember some of your answers, you might get some feedback, positive or negative.
Yeah, that's not gonna look.
But students usually do, I showed you guys last time from last year, they usually do a little bit better than they expected. And if you really tried the whole time, then that probably will be you. I always have a few students who end up passing and they told me that they didn't think that they were gonna pass, so.
And then there are a few students that are the other way around, right?
Not nearly as common. I had one student the COVID year who I told you worked the graph that they gave her was a function graph, and she assumed it was a first derivative graph because that's what it usually is. But it was the COVID year, so it was just 2 big FRQs, and so all of her work was wrong. So she had a A the whole year and ended up with a 2 on the test. But that was kind of unlucky, but she also should have read the question carefully. But no, I don't know of many students a year that think they're gonna pass and then are surprised that they didn't. So.